Alrighty, hello everybody. Hope we're all doing well and are having a good day so far. We're gonna really try and make some satisfactory progress this month, the month of March. My intention is to. Hey LP, how's it going? Welcome. Why do I? Oh, you're.
My lord, Stormtrooper. My lord,
That chat is so slow.
My lord, Stormtrooper.
You right. And then about 30 seconds later, it turns up on my screen. I hate it. Hey, the Shaken Condor, how's it going? Welcome. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, cut the hair off. It had to go. Did you, oh my lord. Okay, that's unusable. That is unusable. All right. Here comes the Shaken Condor's message. God, how long was that? I'm doing all right. Torment 7-8 of our issues got the full set. Nice. I'm having to. Mobile chat is ahead of my normal chat today, and I don't know why. I don't know what's going on, and I don't like it. Oh dear. Come on, I've seen you said, wow, that's unusual. There it is. And in about a minute, I'll know why LP is lurking. Cheers for the lurk, LP. I hate that. What can I do to fix it really quickly? I don't know. It's got to be something to do with the way that it's docked, I guess. I don't know what's doing that.
Go ahead. Make my day.
I mean, not F4 would end stream, but it would stop the issue. You're not wrong there, Rido. You're not wrong. How's it going? Hope you're starting to feel a little bit better, Rido. I mean, I guess for now I can just try and do this, and then I can bring you over here because you're normally quite good. And then we can close that down. That's fine. You can make all the bings you want. That might work. All right. You're not, and everyone in the house has it now. Oh, damn it. Do I mean to have Mario on the screen? I mean, he's not doing any harm. The answer is no, but he's not doing any harm. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Apparently the morning of tech issues is just going to continue throughout the day. It's going to be one of those Mondays, and we're just going to roll with it, I guess. Because what else are you going to fucking do, right? Anyway, I hope everyone is having a good Monday so far. So, before you head off and lurk, right, dog. I got a message this morning. I'll have to take a photo and share it in mod chat. I got a message this morning from the fam, Ali, telling me that they cleared the shed. And I was like, wow. Like, I find this very hard to believe, but wow, okay, I'll go and check it. I'll send you the photo, and I'll wonder if you'll be able to see what they did wrong. Oh, dear. So the actual wording of the message is we have removed all of our rubbish from the shed, therefore indicating that everything that's left must be mine. Bear in mind that I've got nothing in there at the moment. It's all their rubbish. So they said they've cleared it. Literally cannot get in either of the two very big doors to the shed because it's full of fucking rubbish. Now, what I don't know is if this means they've allowed somebody else to put rubbish in there. Because as far as I can tell, there's more rubbish in there than there was before. Oh, man. But it's fine. It's fine. So, on the satisfactory stuff, I cannot remember what any of our factories do. This is why you can't take a break. It's why I'm trying to push through for a month so we can actually make some progress. And get this. It means you can sell / toss the rest, right? Yes, that is what I'm working on now. With the lawyer. I don't know why I blanked on the word lawyer for a second. Oh, it's terrible. You got to get lawyers involved in family issues, but you know, that's where we are. I'm just making sure with him that if I do go ahead and start to toss / sell it, that there is no way they can kind of come back later on to try and screw me over. Which I know they would try. Because yeah, I need to start working on it, like regardless of what I'm going to do with it, and I still haven't decided if it's going to be a try and do it up into a nicer office space, because I would like more room. I'm incredibly cramped in this shed. I don't like it. I feel that there's a lot of stuff that I want to do that I just cannot do. Like I've got 2 Lego sets I want to build, and I just do not have the table space right now because I got so much shit that I've had to move from other places piled up on the table next to me. I just cannot do it, and I want to build them. I want to make them. So like it would be nice, like, even if in the interim that just becomes a kind of safer storage area once I've made it watertight. But even if I'm gonna just sell it, it needs to be empty before I can, you know, get people round. So this bit I have to do. But yes, I want to make sure that it's all, I'm as safe as I possibly can be. All right, we need to go to Jetpack. All right, apart from the fact that you're right in the way, God, they've really improved the water effect on these geysers over the years. It's neither here nor there. All right, so if the main railway is at that height, I know those belts are going to be in the way, but those belts would be gone once we're finished. If we brought it in around here, that might work. Stop pressing all the wrong buttons. I don't know if it's a little bit too high. Also, the sooner we can get electric on this, I can I didn't have you on auto connect, did I? So that is not going to work. Work. Auto connect, please. Thank you. But yes, I've come in with a plan of what I want to do for the factory going forward. I'm not saying it's a good plan. In fact, let's be honest, it probably isn't. But there is a plan, and that's new. All right, so first test, will a train go underneath? Yep, seems okay. Also, chat throughout March as I'm warming up to go through and edit Annabelle 2. I am writing a short story, maybe a short story, maybe just the start of a longer story every day for the month. March 1st is out. Today's isn't out yet. That's fine. But there is also, if I set it up properly, a channel point command if you want to give me 3 words and a genre for tomorrow's story. Also, and excuse the pun, I am on track to get the Otherworld News episode 1 out by Friday. Trying to get a lot done and finished this month because I know April, May are going to be rough. Okay, we would have made it up fine, actually. Alright, I am gonna just whack a train station on this, just so we can power up these lines. Oh, we're not even on Zoop mode yet. What have I been playing it? Yeah, I think my hardcore character with full set died on Torment 11. Possibly, maybe I made Torment 11 and I was chasing Torment 12. I honestly can't remember now. I also can't remember how high it goes on those graded rifts. I think Torment 12 is the highest Torment level you can get, right? But I think Torment 10 is where loot drops stop improving. A lot of things I used to know about Diablo 3 I no longer do, and honestly, that's fine. It's probably more important things to remember.
Oh, you are a professional, Boss Bird.
You were working on the next chapter stuff, and most want to see if you could do the higher riffs. Honestly, I think if Diablo 4 could add something akin to the Rift system, and I know they've tried, but they haven't been fun so far. I think I would prefer it a lot more, even if the leveling would be a struggle, because I don't find the leveling in Diablo 4 particularly fun. All right, so you should be electrified now. I was afraid at first, but now I'm electrified. Wait, no, the lyric is petrified. Idiot. Which, when you think about it, makes a lot more sense. But yeah, I can definitely see myself spending some time whenever the new season drops. Hey, Serenity. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. Okay, so we have to come in about here and hope that we're high enough to make it over there. Which, let's face it, we're probably not. The weekend was good. The commute to work sucked. The better question is, can Serenity see messages now? Oh, is that why there's a lot of lactation going on? Duh. Not the llama cannon. It set the proper case from YouTube. You see slaps? Mods. I mean, I could take credit for fixing it, but I did nothing. Oh, also, because have I come in a little bit too close? Because for some reason at the moment YouTube believes I'm American, I'm getting all American ads, and your ads for drugs are fucking weird. One, there seem to be two types of advert for drugs as far as I can work out. They mainly seem to be for depression, but there's the one that doesn't tell you a single fucking thing what the drug does. It just goes, Sputuritan, buy it. What is it? What the fuck is it? Actually, there's free. There's free. Then there's the one where this will cure your depression and it'll be great. And then it goes into like a 2-minute section of all the side effects, you know, may cause suicidal thoughts. You may die. You may combust into flames and kill all your loved ones. Right? And then goes to a short 30-second, but it'll all be great and happy section. And I was like, my God, talk about fucking fucking whiplash. It's like, you're going to be so happy. You'll remain sad, and you probably will die and kill everybody else. And it's awful. And there's going to be anal linkage. You're not going to get any erections anymore, but you're going to be so happy. And then there's the ones which are for what I can only imagine are very specific medical conditions. And they say, take this to cure specific medical condition that I've never fucking heard of, and I'm just meant to know what it is. And this is an advert on YouTube? Hey, Imran, how's it going? Oh, dear. But, oh, my God, yeah, the one I watched about this will cure your depression, and then, yeah, just went into this such a long list of, like, because normally with the side effects, they just used to do them really quickly, right? Like, really sped up. And that was it, right? And right at the end, really quiet, really sped up. But yeah, like now I'm assuming they've changed the laws or something. So yeah, it's just like, oh. But yeah, and then switching back to the happy face. Oh, I don't think I've laughed. Like, I don't know about the drug, but that advert would cure depression because it's just so fucking funny. Not on purpose. Yeah, we have come in a little bit too close, and we're also not going to make it up there, so I think we need to kind of move this over here, unfortunately. Oh, dear. Back to work? That doesn't sound like a good idea at all. Oh, dear. Now, again, I don't know why YouTube thinks I'm American right now. Maybe like the rest of America, it just assumes all of the world is American. You figure AI told them? Part of me is wondering, because the UK has such strict, what are they calling it? Internet welfare, whatever the fuck they're branding it as, laws. Now, I wonder, because we're technically not part of the UK, I wonder if they've just said, well, rather than doing a specific Guernsey section, because why the fuck would you, just whack him on the American one. Do also need to worry about that machine. Oh, talking about my machines, I did also watch the first couple of episodes of the new Scrubs. Obviously completely legally. I don't know why you'd even ask that question. I really enjoyed them. Definitely not up there with the classics of the original run, but very solid. And am I still possibly going to have to do a ramp up? Or are we going to get away with this? I don't want to do ramps. They have a rule, if all else fails, send them US ads. Also, some of the budgets for US ads. Hey, thank you for the 5-stream streak. It's very much appreciated. Fine then. Now, probably the budget has been really high, but they come across as media studies final project level. It's definitely been an experience. Now, admittedly, it does mean, luckily, that I've seen less AI Tai Chi ads, because, God, was I seeing a lot of those. Are you a fat, lazy bastard? If you just do Tai Chi for 7 minutes a day. Everything will be gravy. You had a bunch of those videos shown to you. Oh, God. It was all I was getting at one point on YouTube ads. But my dad slash husband slash brother slash son is 50 years old. If he started doing Tai Chi today, would it help? Why, yes, he's at the perfect age, says a very bad AI voice. I have ended up doing this quite poorly, honestly. You would never make that turn. No. You weren't even logged in. I don't think they'll crash. Seeing a lot of poison clouds. We're gonna have to end up doing a ramp up there. Right, where are we? God, where are we? Oh, I want to be a lot further out than I am right now. Oh no, this is kind of right, kind of. I'm mainly saying it's kind of right because we've already come this far, and come from a land of that'll do people, and that'll do pig, that'll do. Come on, Clyde, come on, keep on walking, keep on walking. That's it. Keep on walking. Very Christopher of you. Alright, I don't think we're going to get away with not putting a ramp in here. Okay, let's get rid of this one. Yeah, I had a feeling you'd gone that way. Alright, chainsaw out. Stop clicking off at the last second. Okay, now you're just being dumb again. Come on, you're not this stupid. Come on. All right, so there's quite a lot that's going to be mined here, so I think we'll actually take this last lot off and do another swervy. Come on. You've worked twice in a row. You didn't build anywhere near where you were meant to. Oh, we ran out of steel pipe. We may not be making steel pipe anymore. Because we have broken so many things. Clyde, don't walk on the railway tracks. Ow. Words of my forefathers. Ouchie banana pants. Don't know why I had forefathers, but you know. One's normally enough.
Boom!
Hey Roku, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Now where? B for Borch? Yeah. I see steel pipe. I don't see steel pipe. Okay, I think we may have broken our steel pipe line. I believe if we head out here, we can make some more. Although, what would be good is to find where I was actually making it. Looks like it was going in that way. So then up here somewhere. We're not making steel beam, reinforced beams. All right, one of you must have been. I'm gonna guess you were probably pipe. Okay. I'm not seeing one of you. Although we were going down as well. No, you just feed that. Alright, well then, what do I need for a... I think we'll go and grab one. I don't want to risk there being one out there, but I think we can make some steel pipe out there fairly quickly to plug one of the many holes in our production gaps right now. Very abrupt. Oh god, we've only got 4. Right, we know what we need. Yep. Okay, let's go see a man about a pipe. Yeah, hope everyone had good weekends. Our weekend, weather-wise, was pretty wet and windy, which seems to be par for the course. But today, so far, it's been pretty nice. Can't complain. About the weather, I can complain about a lot of other things. Gonna have to give the smoker a good clean, I reckon, and try and get some they're not called lug nuts, pellets. Don't know why I thought they'd be lug nuts. Alright, so let's say we were making beam. I'm assuming the concrete for that is coming from here. Where is the concrete for that coming from? Oh, that's right. I set up a little movement path on the outside. Yeah, so that makes sense. I don't know how much we're making. I don't know if we could put some of those into come on, words. Come on, brain. You can do it. Encased beams. There we go. My brain did stop working for a little bit. Alright, so if we... I'm going to take one of these wall panels down just so I can see inside. It's like a Kinder Surprise. It's about there. Oh, that is double stacked. Do I want that? Do I even want a constructor? Alright, what if... we cheat a little bit? It's not. I mean, that's 100 coming in now, which is 100 more than we had. Maybe try and do the same thing here. I only brought one with me. Ay, 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 Chihuahua. That's probably racist. That's fine, I guess. Beams. We're still getting from somewhere, so I'm not as worried about them. Setting up some encased industrial beams would be good. I mean, they are still filling up, but they're not as bad. Okay, but that did solve our pipe problem, so then let's move on. Get back to laying some train track. Hey, welcome back, LP.
I'm back, baby.
Hope you're doing well. Taking all this down isn't going to be fun. And going through and replacing everything that we're making in a different way, but that's fine. Zombies? Those are the worst kind of zombies. The fast ones? I mean, don't get me wrong, even the slow ones are going to catch me, but the fast ones? Honestly, the amount of times we've been back and forth on this, we probably should have added some stop signals, but it's fine. We'll grab that, which I didn't see while we were building. Oh, Clyde, you're still here? Come on, man. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Come on, auto connect, you finicky son of a bitch. God damn it. Come. There you go. All right. Somehow, I think this has ended up at roughly the same height as that. Which is honestly a little bit of a problem. We did ramp up there. We may have to ramp back down. Hey, Trunks. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Alright, think this through. No, that's not my strong point. But let's think this through. Oh, my brain hurts already. Too much thinking. It's Monday. God damn it. I want this internal line to be able to go and grab all of the resource nodes and dump them out here, where we're going to process them as much as we can or / need to. And then from here, we want them to bring them onto the main rail network, which isn't going to connect down here anymore, because we're going to shove that up here. But then I think having a break between the ins, processed, and then the outs makes sense. So I think we probably want to cut in probably about here, actually, on the edge. We could ramp down, just give us a bit more room. We're going to take all of that down, end up taking those down. I just came back from your first visit to a store in a month. It's bad and all. They all say hi to you? No. No. No jokes. No jokes on that one. We still got plenty of electric. I don't know why you've decided you won't work anymore. T4K just really want to chew food rather than nibble and swallow. Again, no jokes. Probably should have done 2s, honestly, but it's probably... I'm not sure about that. I think we may want to remain at this height, actually. I know we're not going to probably be able to do this turn, but come on, auto connect. There you go. Bad cakey. Was my fault. I can't play more to connect for that one. This one, however. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you had a little bit of sunshine as well. And sunshine has been nice. Again, not that we had sunshine this weekend, but we got sun today and it's nice. Agent of Chaos is unwell. You were sent out on Sunday to get medicine. I mean, don't really see how that's your job, but you know, better that they've got medicine, but still. Brother just could not process. Yeah, your brother is just weaponizing incompetence, and just slap him. Slap him and tell him Cake told you to. And then see if he looks at you like you're insane. What do you mean a piece of cake told you to slap me? Not allowed to touch mother's precious darling. Dear. Alright, and then that's honestly probably one too far. We probably want to turn in about here. Possibly even sooner. Oh yeah, way sooner. Okay. Even sooner still, I think. Again, that might cut in just a little bit too close. We'd definitely be safer to do this one. Okay, well, we'll play on the side of caution, assuming it will work there. And then that leaves me enough room to send the outs kind of over there and then up there. Yeah. Okay, that was my keyboard disconnecting. Work. Hey, up, up. But I'm not pressing W. God damn it. I'm not pressing backwards. Okay, are we fixed? We're fixed. Precious Darling needs to grow a pair. I mean, he needs to be introduced to the real world. Now, admittedly, what did we just run out of? Concrete. Why do we have... Where are you getting 70 from? Oh, that's what I need, you idiot. All right, we're going to have to let that fill up a little bit. Boopity boo. Now I need to remember which way I normally send. I think I put them on the left. Yes. Can't really do anything else until we've got the circle complete, so... Not to sound too Sith Lord about it. A little bit Sith Lord, but not too much. You don't want to go full Sith. All right. We have to hope that we can get close enough to these. Ah, there we go. What is it you're trying to request? Saw a short about the Lion King song. God, we're eating through our concrete supply. We may have to go back and raid a bin. Now we started around there. We lost all momentum. What a terrible throw that was. Skill issue indeed. All right. Should look at a power pole at some point to see what our power budget is. I'm not hugely worried about it because we're going to end up taking in, like, we're just going to be replacing stuff rather than adding stuff for probably the first week. This is the storage bin. So I'm not doing anything with these beams at all right now. All right, so on the concrete one. I was going to see if I could add another one of these to it. I mean, I could by doing a split. So you're uploading at 120 a minute. Alright, and now you're uploading at 240, I hope? That does seem faster. Yeah, because the depot upload rate is 120, so it should be uploading at 480 now. I've never tried that before. I've often wondered if that was the case, and it looks like it. So that's useful information I will soon forget. To be replaced probably with useless trivia that I'll never use. Do, 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 do. Oh, I'm going to need a number of AI limiters, and I doubt we've got any, and we're not making any. We'll worry about that in a minute. One thing at a time. Also, I swear Twitch has increased the amount of ads that run. Oh, must be spring. There's a big ass fly on my light. Twitch needs their money. Hey, Twitch aren't the only fucking ones right now. There. I mean, I don't know how long it will last, but at least the dollar was slightly more valuable this month than last month. Papa Bezos demands at new yacht and all. I mean, I would imagine the demand for yachts is going up. Especially if you can buy yachts with missile defense systems, which you probably can. Alright, we'll come in this way and then we'll join the corner that way, I think. Well, if you want to be a manufacturing powerhouse for the world, not just for the US, then the dollar has to be fairly weak, but then it can also be the world currency of choice. You can't really do both. Dear. No. Was abrupt and awkward. You say you can't do both. You're taking your ball and going home. Now, if all you're trying to do is manufacture for Americans, and you've got all your resources under American control, then it's possible. But we're all going to get replaced by robots next week, according to Elon Musk anyway, so why are we even worrying, right? If we're going down, we might as well go down with margaritas. Alright, I'm going to need to do a slight lift. Well, that's not in line. That's vexing. Oh, did I miss another Mercer Sphere? I'm very good at that. All right. Are you actually in line? Because I can't see both sides. That should be. All right, now let's see if we can connect these again as easily as we did the first time. Your hearing is broken. You heard that as nurse's outfit? You wish, Trunks. You wish. I promise you the OnlyFans vid. $500 Keiki will provide. I mean, 500 plus the cost of the uniform. Then we can talk. Okay, looks like I've already tried to get to this hard drive, so I'm assuming it's one I can't open easily. Or did I just leave enough of the wreckage visible to tempt me, but I've actually done the... Oh, okay, I think that was the... That is what I did. Hey, buddy. Hey, cheers for the alert, Trunks. Need to put meat in the oven? Again, no jokes. Oh, dear. He said tell me it was pork loin. You do like a nice bit of pork in the oven. I've heard that. Oh, I wonder if this is what Imran was talking about. Honestly, I feel like Trunks might be living in a Carry On film today. All right, the circle is complete. Stage 1 of this 252 stage plan is complete. Would make a nice change. Oh, matron. Oh, well, maybe he was talking about this one. Dear. A tube of meat. Nice meat tube. Now there's another bit of wreckage, but I'm going to guess I've already stolen the hard drive. I wonder if meattube.com is a porn site, because I feel like it should be. You can feel free to Google that on your own computer, mister. Oh, dear. According to GoDaddy, it is a registered domain. Since 2007. With name servers indicating porn. Part of me hopes it is like it is just cooking, but with so many double entendres. Like everybody knows, a cock likes a good stuffing. Does it though? Yeah, you get your sage and onion and your sausage meat and you stuff it inside the chicken. Lovely. I don't know if I've actually ever eaten cock. Nobody clip that. Boopity boop boop boo. Did I just do you the wrong way? I did. Actually, no, for this one, we're going to want to do a little bit of a holding pattern. I may not have left enough room here. I can call you nobody now. God damn it. Yeah, I'm not going to have enough room to bring it back round. Could take it straight in from there, I guess. That is true. I'll just put a block here for that. I'll just put nothing here for now. I'll work it out later, maybe. All right, so that means we can have 1 train, 2 trains, Probably only 2. I actually don't know if that's long enough for a 4-car train. Maybe just. That means there can be 3 trains here. 1 in the station, 2 waiting. And this should remain free. Do 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 boopity boop 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 boop. Now, this is probably something I should try and build in a blueprint machine. All right, so I need to move this already because we haven't finished this bit. All right, and then we can build this. I don't know how far off it has to be for the squares to kind of line up with squares. Oh, that's hugely important. I just kind of need it for... Well, it definitely wasn't there. Need it for reference. We need it a little bit better than that. Get them tools in the way. All right. Dee dee dee. Dee dee dee. So we're gonna want to. It's not gonna. How lined up do we think this is? It's not perfect, is it? I think we put the walls in the middle, and we work from there. So logistics. Sometimes Blueprint Designer and Satisfactory in general, the decisions you make confound me. Alright, so we're going to leave a little bit of room for that. Now, let me guess, you're not going to want to build on any of these slight lines. I have to waste a whole square. Good. Hey, cheers for the lurk, Uppy. And then... Okay, I haven't bought that yet. What do I have here? Okay. I doubt I've got my tickets on me, do I? No, okay, we may have to head back to main base. I don't know if I put that station on the right side for this, actually. I don't think I did. Although it thinks it can get there. I have a feeling it's on that side of the track. Sorry, Clyde. Maybe not. It is facing the wrong way, though, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe I am a lot smarter than I think I am. I'm not. Okay, it is facing the wrong way. So now what you're going to do? I mean, all you can do is either drive around in the circle continuously or get stuck somewhere, but... I did build you the wrong way around, but you were only there to put power onto the network. But I will need to fix that at some point. Train. That's why you always look both ways before you cross the road. We're going to head back up to main base, grab tickets and buy some extra things. No, I don't want to limit the belt, so I do want to be able to pull out from both sides. Top and bottom. Also pick up catwalks and the frame set and the railing. And then away we go. Now, when we build the outer rail, we probably... no, when we build the outer rail, I think we do want to add a third line for a kind of manager's train. Although there won't be any stations on it. I guess as long as we just build a manager station somewhere near each big production hub. Because in my mind, things are going to be quite spread out and we're going to want to be able to move around. Could do hyper cannons. Right, this train never ended up here. Is it still just going round in a circle, or...? Yep. Alright, we'll wait and we'll catch it and we'll divert it to Sydney, which it should be able to get into. It's coming right for us! Oh, I'm going to need another cup of coffee pretty soon. I've not eaten today, no. I will. Patreon sadly didn't pay out till like early this morning, and then I didn't have time to get to the shops before stream, so I'll head out after stream. Right, and then you wait there. And then we were working on this. Don't know how useful this is going to be. So I think I don't want to put a floor because we're going to build it on existing foundations. But I do want something over here. I think I want to leave just a little bit of room there. How? Doesn't give us a lot of room to play with here. But I'm assuming that is the right height for that. Okay. All right, so I'm thinking we're going to be doing... Let's look at the map. All right, so we've got a lot of iron, we've got a lot of copper, limestone, and probably Caterium is what we'll bring. I'm pretty sure I've got Caterium in here somewhere. Yeah, there's some we haven't tapped yet. You know what, let's get rid of this for now. We'll just concentrate on the bottom and then work out how we're going to make this work. If I can make this work. Shut up! Alright, that... You're annoying me with your toots. Stop tooting. That's already a problem. I mean, I guess technically these don't have to be in the middle. All right, again, I'm not too sure how we're going to make this work. All right, let's bring a power pole off you just so I can fly all the way around. Because what I need to end up with is... Alright, so you would have to go... No, you're going to have to come out a little bit. One of them has to carry... Okay, now how the fuck do I make this work? I don't actually think there's enough room on a single blueprint for this. Okay, that was as close to the edge as I can build it for some reason. If you believe it'll work. All right, let's try this again. Here's why I'm blueprinting, well, trying to blueprint this though, because hopefully once we've solved it once. But we'll never use the blueprint again. No, if we can get this to work, this is a blueprint we will use quite often. I can't just send you straight because somewhere around here. It's going to be the next one of these. I'm also trying to replicate this above, so I don't have a lot of room to work with. In fact, I've got hardly any room to work with height-wise, at least at the front. Okay. Yes, sorry, Bob. Nope, I can't do that. That doesn't work. Now I do have the space that I definitely could just do iron station, copper station, limestone station, caterium station. Which in the short term would definitely be easier. That might be what we end up doing. So I have all four of those coming into all four of these, but mixed. You'll then be sending a potential 4 here. I can then split iron out and doing it along there, but you have to do that at every machine. So you then have to feed it into further smart splitters. Is that the easy way to do it? Do it at each hole. Oh, you're on curve. You're not one. Yeah, I mean, even here, we're already lost because then I can't really merge this because, again, we don't have a lot of height to play with. All right, I think this is just a waste of time to accomplish something not particularly important. We may return to the idea down the road for some kind of massive sorting factory for overflow, but I think for now we just keep it like this. This is going to be sandy desert. We'll call it one just in case we end up doing a second one. And then we want to head over. Honestly, probably here, which we should be able to see. Right, I've put you on the outside line, so we need to make sure we do the... Now, honestly, these probably don't need to be trained. Yeah, I think you would just end up mining and belting those. Probably same with those coppers as well. They're probably close enough out. We could probably do the same with that one. This limestone we might end up training just depending on where that ends up. Now, are there really no resources in this great big bit in the middle? Okay, so let's head. We didn't find the electric. Do 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 do. Where the hell are you? See, like this is an area where it would have been nicer just to build one train station, bring all of them in, and then sort them out. I guess I can try and sort them as we're bringing them in. I have no idea what any of these nodes are. Okay, here's the irons. We'll call these the Jeremys. I don't have a lot of... I think I may have one bomb left, so we can't take out these crabs right now. Which isn't ideal. Yeah, this is the right way. All right. On the wrong hotbar. There we go. Now we're probably going to try and do something here to at least try and balance this a little bit. So I don't know how much iron ore we're likely to get from this. What you're pure, also pure. Okay. The likelihood I have any mining machines is apparently quite high. All right, so you fully juiced do 600 and our belts at the moment do 780. So we're going to want to take 2 belts up. Right, it's just the 2 irons around here. Yes. No poison crabs. Alright, so then we're going to turn these around. I put you... Okay, you're on this one. I'm just going to do a normal splitter, I think. It possibly should be a smart one. That cup is still definitely empty. I don't believe I can interact with a train. It's at a different station from a station, can I? Oh, maybe I can. I need you to come to Jeremy's Irons. And then load only iron ore. And then go back to iron ore in and then unload any. This is just in case I end up putting something that I shouldn't in, so it won't pick it up. I know we're not saturating these, but I'm hoping, well, it means if we ever come back and upgrade these to Mark IIIs, we've got a little bit of space, but it also means we'll have iron going to every station, every platform over there, which I think is better. All right, so now I built a big loop, so it can only do that. And that's fine. All right, we've got, oh, there's another iron ore one over there, actually. Which we're probably going to want to bring in this side as well. Go away, bees. Alright, let's set up a equipment workshop. Guess we're going to need some more of these. Alright, and then production miner. we get that in between the tree and the nuts? Just about. Between the tree and the nuts? Yeah, between the tree and the nuts. We already know one, this side doesn't really fit, but we're going to do it anyway. Yeah, Ride Dog has stopped by this morning. No, not particularly, and the whole family is sick now. Alright, now we need to take power out here. Okay, so again, it's going to take a little bit of figuring out. I want to make that a little bit straighter. All right, so then all right, so they're now each getting so what, in total 900 per side. So 450. And then I'm hoping the train is running around. It does rather seem to be stuck over here. Ugh. Stop hitting the wrong buttons, you moron. Alright, are you running now that possibly it's a different block? Yes. Okay. We had this entire thing as one color. That's why it wasn't running. Still empty. Alright. So in this area, that is now all of the iron's done. We've also got the coal already claimed. I don't know where we're sending it. So we should look at that. You're up there. I know you. Okay, no, I don't need to worry about those. So we got quite a lot of limestone. Only one thing of copper. Hang on, no, this doesn't work. I need to merge you. I need to merge you that side, don't I? Because that's too much. That's 900. No, hang on. No, I'm being an idiot. I never finished this off properly. I don't merge you there. We now do not have the room for this, so we're going to have to... This is going to slow everything down. How is the conveyor belt too steep? Come on, don't be stupid. I'm doing something stupid here. Something very, very stupid. And I can't figure out what it is, but I know I'm doing something stupid here. Okay, yeah, I want to. Alright, so that would now put, if it's got another split, which it doesn't, would put 300 down there, which is then splitting it 150, 150. Which is, this can handle, right? Because that's going to be 600. So that's 750. And then we need to so I don't need this first. No, I do need the first merger, right? No, I don't need the first merger. Although it does mean that I'm going to be filling this one up more because I'm then doing... Yes, no, because I do need to split it twice. I do need the first merger. Okay, so we need to... think those quite line up. Okay, so then don't think I can nudge it a small enough distance, can I? So I don't think the belt, yeah, okay. All right, that should be more of an even split. You are not moving. No, you're right, because I can't. Doing that. No, that should work. What's wrong with you? I don't know. I mean, it might be that we just had a... This is a longer belt, so we might have had a backlog on it. And everything is moving at 780 right now. Or, yet again, I've made a terrible, terrible mistake somewhere. Okay, yeah, you just never take from there for some reason. You are a merger, right? Yes. That's better. Alright, we'll take this train back over here. So the most important part about this side is that we're moving as much iron ore as possible. So we don't want the mines to backlog if possible. The important part on this side is making sure we know what we're sending out to where it's going to go next. Now we should be approaching full on this side. Yeah, okay, we are. Good. Alright, we're also going to have to bring in... these ones here. Now I think there were... Okay, so these will try and balance out there and then just bring in 2 belts of 780 if we can. That reminds me, we need to bring power out. Come on, there we go. Oh, we already did power because we were doing a thingy, but we don't need that anymore. Do do do. All right, so you fully juiced do 300. Eventually going to take it somewhere up there, so let's merge these two just together. All right, and then okay, you are working. I was going to say you should be working. Bloody little bird, because the other lot are around here. Yes. Okay, so I want to. Hey, have a good one, Trunks. Thank you for stopping by. It is much appreciated. Alright, we'll bring it that far. And then... No, there is another one here. Okay. All right. So I'm sending 750 on that one. Why did I bring that over? Do 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 do. All right, so this should technically be 150. If I merge with 400, takes it to 450, which then means I'd put in 225, which is too much for this belt. The likelihood that both of those are still connected, I think, is slim. Yeah. All right, let me just need to work out the rest of this. No, don't be an idiot. For once. All right, so the likelihood that is anywhere near this height. Actually, that wasn't bad. A little bit too high, if anything. Okay. Actually, this is going to sound weird, but I'm going to want to bring you in the bottom. Because you're the one that should be moving less. It should be 750, 750, and then 300? This has definitely not been my tidiest work. Has it been my messiest either? Organization. All right. So they're all tapped. So then the next one to work on bringing in is probably limestone, and then we can go out. Hopefully the train track goes this far, and we can start tapping these as well. Copper, this and this will probably just bring straight in to the things, but these ones we need to go and redirect because they're going over here at the moment, but we're going to want to bring them back this way. This build is going to get a lot messier, I think, before it starts to make any sense. And that power and almost died. Okay, I know we don't have the train far enough out for that, but we're going to want to bring these this side as well. Probably not the limestone. Does limestone get used as anything else other than concrete? There are apparently some other recipes for limestone. I think a lot of them are concrete recipes though. But that's fine. Used for statues of cake. Okay, so we got a little bit running. I mean, depending on where the copper station ends up, we'll probably just bring those in. In fact, it's probably going to end up here, this side of this, because I think both of these tracks are probably now just going this way. Alright, so this stuff, we may not have pushed this far enough then. Okay, we can get the limestone. So then the copper isn't what I'm looking at. Okay, the copper's up here. That's close enough. And then, well, that's got to be close enough. I think we built our way over that. Yeah, those two there. So that's fine. What quality are you? You're both pure. We'd want to put it on this line. So I think if we split these out by 4, so that would be 300 in each one, which would then technically take every bin up to 750. Refresh due to a bad bit rate. I don't think that was on my side. But welcome back. All right, so yeah, that's what we'll do there. So we're going to take 2 and split them into 4. So we're going to need another. And thank God you just came round, because it's actually on this side we want to do it. For the iron. Haven't left a huge amount of room for that. Haven't left enough room for that. So I guess we're gonna put them out here. Okay, this isn't going to be easy to achieve, actually. On the outside line. I don't want to put them on the inside, though, because I do want to send them to the same spot. I could put a little join. And then make sure I did the same over there, so it could come out and go on either line. It's not a terrible idea. Only other, I think the miners are taller than that. They are. Alright, let's just extend this out so then we'll. do need one more. Ah. Trying to squeeze this in is going to be difficult. And honestly, in the grand scheme of things, I don't know if it's worth this level of pain. I don't think there's any way I can squeeze. No. You're around there. Okay, so the easiest option is to put it the other side. Wrong hotbar. I have no idea where you are in relation to me. Let's say that. Did I not connect you on the other side yet? Okay, that's why we don't have any power. Definitely got a problem here. Do I need all of this iron ore? Probably not. Let's not worry about who needs what. There's a power pole right there. Oh, you still don't think you've got power? Confused. No, you're right. You don't. You do not have power because I've got no power going on to the second line. You are most correct. And then I need to go that way. Actually, no, I do want it moving into, but it's probably not going to make much difference. Okay, so then we're probably going to bring in. I guess it doesn't matter, so we'll bring it in over here. We need to leave a little bit of room for limestone, so we'll bring it in over here. Sometimes, game, you are so bloody dumb. Oh look, that would work. What a shot. Alright, so this one is slightly easier. We're just going to split it. at the last second. All right. Okay, you're no longer happy. It's probably going to be because of blocks. I didn't call that anything. Okay, so you're Balaclavo, and then come back to Iron or in. Now we know both trains are going to be running full until we start to use this stuff, but that's fine. You're on the wrong line. Why would you do that? Why would you ever do that? Because it's slightly quicker going on the inside than going on the outside. But you never have to do it again. Ugh. Sometimes I hate the way let's work. All right. We're gonna try and split these. What if it's quicker? No, this time you're correct, because that is the only way you can get those on the outside line. That is correct. Unless I do join the other side, which I probably should, but then I don't think you... I have a feeling that everything will just keep on going on the inside line. This is one of those times where I wish you could like name the lines and say, you go on this track, you go on that track. Because yeah, like we haven't put in a lot of blocks, so there's going to be a lot of waiting around. Let's do a little bit of that. All right, and then the next lot we need to do then is the stuff that we've already got mined here. We need to bring that into the train system. We need to put this station the right way. Well, I mean, nothing's going into it. We need to sort that station out, but it is also what's giving everything else power right now, so... Even though it is clearly facing the wrong way. Yeah, it's because trains will always try and take the quickest destination, the quickest route between 2 points. And sometimes that can be fucking annoying. It's also one of the reasons why I didn't want to put any joins in. That should probably keep everything moving pretty well. Okay, I think we're going to have to clear that out of poison, so we're going to have to make some more bombs at some point. Because I think the joining line to the main system is going to be up here. I don't know how I'm going to connect it. I'm tempted to bring these coals down this mountain and put them in this line. Although I guess if everything is connected, I can divert what I need this way anyway. All right, not a huge amount of progress. A lot of infrastructure, not a huge amount of progress, but I think we are starting to get there, although we kind of need to work on the next bit of this. So if everything is working properly, each one of these platforms over here should be getting 750. I'm no longer sure if that's true. We're doing 300. Yeah, 450 in each. And we're sending another. Yeah, it should be 750 in each one. And then obviously we've got this stuff as well. And I don't know how many levels we're off. I'm hoping it's enough to have trains fit underneath. This is the main line here, the kind of outside line. Why are you stopped? That doesn't seem quite right. Okay, so what colours have we got going out here? Okay, this is all one line. We need to break this one up. Or hopefully not breaking anything else. Come on. Now, we don't necessarily need this if it's not going to work. If it does work, great. Oh yeah, that should be enough room for a train. Oh yeah, more than enough. All right, good. Okay, so although I don't imagine, at least, well, we might send out some raw iron ore, actually. But we're going to build another closed loop to feed these stations here. Those won't be stations. Those will be factories. And then probably most... Yeah, that makes sense. And then we can put the finished components onto the main network where they may need to jump. And then if I need to put any iron ore on, I can also do that. Okay, good. Good. Which I probably am going to do. Don't know all the limestone's yellow. Yeah, so we'll bring all of this in. I think the train goes like... Okay, yeah, so there's the train station. So the train roughly goes along there. So that's fine. So I think anything beyond this... there's really not that much. We probably will try and bring this other stuff then that's on this kind of little peninsula. In as well, but I'm not 100% sure. I kind of want to see, because I think the train kind of, yeah, cuts down there. We could bring all of this in. Take this factory down, which is roughly here, clear this up a little bit. And then really kind of improve our, what will be our connecting main line between the sections. Yeah, I think we'll say it. Anything there. We're following this line. We're going to have all of this already. Okay, yeah, so we'll take all of that. All right, so I think the plan for tomorrow, basically, it's more trains tomorrow. Try and get everything coming over here. I don't know why I'm doing this. You can't even see my hand. Coming over here. Because of the border I put around my camera. For forward processing. So we'll probably send it out and make concrete here. We are going to have some coal. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to look at steel ingots. We're not easily going to have petroleum coke out this side. So I think we'll probably stick to this steel recipe. We got plenty of water out here. And we got plenty of iron ore. And we're not using iron ore for anything else at the moment. Okay, so that works. We'll build it based on that. We'll build our kind of ore factories based on 780 in. And then we'll try and separate all of these out into... It'll make more sense when we try and build it. Maybe. To someone. Probably not me. But I'm sure it will make sense to someone at some point. We're going to have to keep the areas directly underneath this clear. So... Not clear, I just can't build stations on them. So let's just put some... They don't quite line up. Alright, well... That makes the walls even more important. So I don't want to do that. Alright, so realistically, I think we're going to want to cut off from there. And I guess we'll do the same this side as well, just say from there. Now, based on that, I think I can get at least one. Probably a couple of stations built this side, and then I just kind of need to know where the loop's gonna be. Okay. I also need to remember we're not going to be... What am I sending here at the moment? If anything. It's all so complicated. Avril Lavigne would not be a fan. Okay, I've got my nitrogen gas train stored here. I'd forgotten about you. But that's what you are. You're nitrogen gas. Which is coming in from the crater. Okay. As we're building the new stuff, I need to remember that we're not aiming for here necessarily, and we're probably going to end up cleaning a lot of this out. And realistically, we want to be building forwards for stations going on to these lines here, and then I need to make sure we're sending them the right way. I'm going to be putting a lot of trains around. This is where it all went wrong last time as well. But this time will be different for some reason, which I can't explain. And I think on this side, obviously that side's not going to be as clean. Can I squeeze? I can't remember which side is which. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough power when I'm underneath, but I guess we'll see. I really don't want to fall into the sea and die again like we did last time. Should base. Oh yeah, I can see him now. Is this step actually necessary? Do you know, it probably isn't. We could probably just belt it. If I do a little bit of wall, can I get it to roughly the same height? No. That's probably slightly better. Because, yeah, then if you're not there, I can then send it. And really, we're going to want to be able to send things more that direction. I mean, we're going to want to be able to send things both ways. Which means we probably want to put everything here into a roundabout. So maybe we do kind of shove everything. Maybe we are actually pointing this way. And we'll shove everything into this roundabout that doesn't exist. I do think that makes more sense. And then maybe having one, but again, it would be up here where if I want to send just ore, and I'd probably put that at the end, so it was the excess, and then I'd probably send that to some kind of central storage. God, I hope I might just spend all month building fucking trains and still not making any progress. Surprising nobody. Or am I... am I sticking to my guns? And is it actually ores I want to be able to ship around? Oh, good God, chat. What is it I'm trying to achieve here? It's only day one and I'm already lost and confused. That might be better, actually. That might be better. And then... kind of link everything else back through. Yeah, because then if I've got all of my ores in a line along here, what I can then do is set up bespoke outstations for factories. So if I need copper and iron, I can send it all. If I need iron and coal, I can send all of that out to somewhere else. Because, yeah, then being able to send plastic and copper sheet. So if we have a copper sheet factory somewhere. Okay, copper sheet is a bad example because it's just going to be copper and water. But again, I can set up a copper sheet factory and then we can send just the ore that is needed in to make the bars. Which again, if I've got petroleum coke lying around, I can then try and... Okay, yes. This is the way I want to do it. Because then I can go and grab some petroleum coke from all the oil we're making, or we can go and finish off this oil field. Just make some petroleum coke, send that online as well, and then direct it to where we need it. Okay, yes, that's what we're doing. Okay. Okay. Let's get rid of that. That's no longer relevant. Okay, so we're going to bring all the ore that's in this section, well, all of the raw resources that are in this section together, and then we're going to send them out on the big line, the upper line, as and when we need them, and we can have as many... I mean, we can put as many roundabouts in here as we need. So we can try and have this running as well as possible. I probably don't then need... So I'm wondering if then this should be kind of like a second internal loop. Because I'm never going to make anything in this particular section, so I shouldn't ever have to bring anything in. This is purely out. So this could then be a loop onto the main line, which is going to be somewhere around here. Because then on the main line, we kind of want it to cut across roughly the middle, so kind of somewhere like that, and then like that, and then probably have a circle all the way around as well, although things will always just go in the middle anyway, because it's always going to try and take the quickest routes. And then, yeah, we can set up another internal loop to get all of this stuff, and then we can send that where we need it as we need to grow. So we'll then probably try and send all the stuff that's been... Because, again, if we're making... So let's just say, for example, I wanted to make some AI limiters. The best recipe is to make some Caterium wire and some plastic. Caterium wire, I would just send... Well, then you got to go back and say, well, what's the best Caterium wire recipe? And that is... So again, you would probably send Caterium and copper. I think both of these are just going to be refineries. Make your things and you make your wire. Yeah, okay. Also bring in enough copper to make sure you can do the copper sheet as well. Alright, I think we have a rough plan. It's a very rough plan, but I think we have a rough plan. We're still going to largely just concentrate on this area tomorrow as well. So yeah, so I think we'll finish the in system. So try and get everything capped in this little area over here. And then we probably will do an AI limiter factory first. May even end up putting it out there. And then once we've got AI limiters and their out is connected to the main line, then they can go wherever they need. Plus we can put some into a storage bin. I think that's going to be the way to go. going to try and bring the main line probably through there or thereabouts, and then up here. And then I know we've got this here, but I can't remember where the roundabout is on that. Because that then kind of feeds all of this, so we're probably going to start moving everything around anyway. Yeah, okay. All right. All right. Will I remember this plan when I load up tomorrow? Probably not. But right now, on day one, we do have a little bit of a plan. And that's something. It's not a lot, but it's something. All right, we'll slowly make our way back to main base. And then that is going to do it for the day. Do I need to be back at main base? No, because we're going to be working out here tomorrow. We're not going to slowly make our way back to main base. We're going to head out to where we just work. Oh, are you going? If you're going, we'll just catch you. You up. All right, and then that is going to do it for the day, chat. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all when I see you all. Bye for now.